Hello and welcome to our channel. Please don't forget to subscribe our channel. Today we are going to install Drupal 9. Drupal 9 is the latest version of Drupal, and we have seen quite a lot of versions in the past. And if I say Drupal 7 was the best version and quite hit version, um, and it has been there for a very long time. But after Drupal 7, they released Drupal 8, and that is basically completely a new version, and they build the whole Drupal system from scratch, kind of same components, but built in different backend framework. So it is built on Symfony framework, and it has been quite popular, and people are using Drupal 8 quite a lot now. And also, I think Drupal 7 is a thing of the past. So even if you have a website in Drupal 7, you have to upgrade to Drupal 8 or 9. I would say go for the latest version, and in the latest version of Drupal 9, I think there's gonna be quite a lot of changes, improvements, and all sort of things. So I'm gonna install Drupal 9 on our Wamp server. So I'm just gonna do that, and you just can follow these steps and you can install it as well, and then we will do another tutorial how to extend it. So first thing first you have to do is go to Google and search for Drupal 9, and Drupal 9 will come up here. There are going to be quite a lot of links, but Drupal.org is the main site, or you can say the official site. So click on this one, or you can click on any links which is basically going to give you some more information about Drupal 9. So I'm gonna go Drupal 9 about section. So this is the main page for Drupal 9, and that's the link. You have to go and click it, and that is Drupal 9 download. You can download as a zip. So I'm gonna click on download zip and Drupal zip. So what I have done already is basically I have downloaded my Drupal 9. So you can see Drupal 9 is downloaded. It takes quite a long time actually to download it. So, and also extraction take long time. So what we have to do is basically simply skip that process. You can do it. I think the extraction is quite simple process, so you can do it. So I'm not gonna waste time on this one. So what I'm gonna do is just copy this whole thing, go to my Windows C where Wamp 64 is, Drupal 9 already I've installed it, just because before this tutorial I just thought to just give it a go. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do fresh install. So I'm gonna put Drupal, um, simple Drupal, not Drupal 9 or anything. So I'm gonna copy the whole files in there. As you know, it will take some time, but that does not mean like we can do other stuff in between. So let me go and first create the um, virtual host. So go to your Wamp, and you will see these are the Wamp, and then go to add your virtual host. You can see Drupal 9 is already there, but I'm just going to create a new one. So go to your local host, which is opening in Internet Explorer. You can't see it, but like there you go. I'm gonna open it here, and then from here you can click on add a virtual host, and this window will come up. And Drupal dot local, people use like dev just because it is a development site, but I have so many problems working on Drupal.dev, and so that is a tip for you guys. So don't use .dev because Google owns it, and when you open it on Chrome, it always makes a problem. So use dot local if you are installing on local server. This is the path, so you have to set up the path, which is already here, but I'm just gonna take Drupal 9 and it will be Drupal. Um, and then start the creation of the virtual host. So this is done, but you can see here it has created that thing. Now next thing, you can see the message here. It says you have to restart the DNS. So how to do that? So just go on your Wamp, right click on Wamp, and you will see this toolbar. So click on tool, hover over on tool, and then you go and restart the DNS. This will restart all the services and also all the DNS as well. So it will take a little bit time actually to restart it. And next thing we have to do is basically go and create the database for that. Meanwhile, you can see the files are copying and it will take a little bit time to do it. So we can do background work meanwhile as this thing is working. Um, so it is taking a little bit time. I was expecting a little bit quicker, but maybe it is copying the file, so the system is a little busy. But there you go, it is green now, so it means like it has done its job. So let's move on and create the so I'm just gonna do localhost okay, so this is again your local host. You can see all the virtual hosts are here. Now next thing, you have to click on phpMyAdmin, and phpMyAdmin will open up, and I have put no password on root just because I'm very bad at remembering passwords. So you can set your password if you want to. So you can see Drupal 9 is already there, but I am just going to do and install a new one. So I'm just creating a new database, and that is Drupal, and create this one. So database is created here. Now you have to do and wait for this thing to happen, and to download actually, and copy all the files to the Drupal folder. And here we have to go and do http Drupal.local. So that is the thing we have to press, but it might not work. I think the files are copied now, so it will work. So let me press it. uh, Drupal.local. So I think it's waiting for Drupal.local to load. So let's see how long it takes to actually load it. So all the files are copied, so there's no issue in that front. So there you go. I think it is showing now the installation screen. So you can see first thing, like if you are using any other language, there are so many languages in Drupal, you can use those, but I'm gonna use English for now. Save and continue, and I think it's going to take a little bit time. Actually, it's going to take quite a long time. So I will try where it will take a longer time. I will skip the video. So bear with me. Uh, so we have a next screen, which is select an installation profile, minimal, standard, or demo. So I'm going to do standard things. I'm not going to do any minimal or any other thing, just for the time. So next thing is save and continue. There you go. That's where you have to put your database. So Drupal, I'm just going to put Drupal and then admin as my database, and password will be so I put the password in, save and continue. Actually, sorry about that. I think we have to put the database, so not this one. So database name is Drupal again, and this one root is the username and password is nothing. So I'm gonna click on it. So these are the things we do when you install it already, and you are just reinstalling it. So you think like this is the last process, but it's not. So it is gonna take some time to actually digest this information and start installing the modules. So you can see um, there is something going on, and it is going to take a little bit time to actually install it. So there you go. The installation process has been started, and it is going to take a long time. So I'm just going to take a break, and I'm going to meet you after when it is done. So process is almost complete. So it is installing its last module, and it is going to take a little bit time. But after that, we will see our configure site settings. So bear with us, and and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we will give you some more tips and tricks about Drupal and how to extend it. So yeah. So there you go. Our configuration site screen is here. So I'm gonna put Drupal for now, not Drupal 9, and then I'm just gonna, you can put the email address if you want to, but like this is for only tutorial purposes, so I'm not gonna do anything. So I'm gonna put admin, and then whatever the password it suggests for me, I'm just gonna copy that, and uh, we'll see. So save and continue. You can change actually default country to something, but I haven't changed it, but you can change it as well. And also you can set the time zone as well. So this is only for tutorial purposes, so I'm not going to do that. So hopefully if you need it when you are installing this site on your server, do make sure like your country is selected and time zone is selected as well. So this is also very important. So there you go, our site of Drupal is ready, and there you go, we have everything now. So we can see the content here is here. um, so you can create, add content, then you can go to structure where you can put taxonomies, content types, and menus, views, all of those things. So in appearances, it is the your themes. So you can install themes, and this is the default theme, but you can again install different themes. Extend is um, where you have the um, modules, so you can install new modules here, update, uninstall as well. So you can see that main configuration of the site or here, where you can change the name, email addresses, and all sort of things. You can clear the cache and all those things. So again, people are the basically users. um, you can see all the users at the moment. There's only one user, but you can add more users. Reports are basically the issues regarding this whole site, and all the logs, anything goes wrong or right, whatever it is, like all the important information about logging and site issues you will see here. Help section is basically, again, it will have links to the Drupal site, and there are a few um, API documentation and how to extend the functionality of Drupal. So that's all we have for today. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we will give you some more in-depth knowledge about how to